DJ.
Okay. Oh, this is tough. I know it's supposed to be quick, but
DJ.
okay. So my very first set was in Porto. That's the city where I'm from, and it happened in 2007. And there was this club that I used to go to. It was actually a really nice club because it was a boat, and it was docked on the river. And I was going there for like 2 years, I would say. And there were two floors. The main floor was downstairs, and then the upper floor was sort of like a loungy area, let's call it. And me and my best friend, who I still DJ with, and whenever I go to Portugal, we formed a collective, and it was basically like a dream coming true. So it was really cool because it was me, him, about 100 of our friends. So it was like playing for only my people, which was really nice. And yeah, it went really well. And then from that point onwards, we just started to DJ regularly, which was very good.
DJ.
I was playing at this place called the Ned in Bank. It's a hotel, and they have this basement club. And a lot of the times when you're DJing there, people would just come with requests, you know. And there was a guy, I think this was already like 2:30 a.m. So I was gonna finish. Like the manager spoke to me to play like 2 tracks more or something. And this guy came to me and he was saying, "Oh, me and my girlfriend love to do rap battles. Do you have something that you can, some hip hop that you can play?" And I was like, "Dude, I was literally playing hip hop for like the past hour." And he was like, no, I wanted something like Eminem or something like that. So he wanted to somehow plug his phone into the DJ mixer to play one of his tracks. And he wanted to have a rap battle with his girlfriend, like a full on. He asked me for a mic and everything. I was like, dude, I don't have one. Like, it doesn't really work like that. But yeah, I think that's the one. That was the most unusual.
DJ.
In terms of DJing, even though it's not my style, I really like A-Track. I really like the way he mixes, he scratches as well. He has like a lot of hip-hop influences, but he plays other stuff too, he's very eclectic. And I really like his DJing style. Then in terms of producers, I would say I love Mad Villains and the stuff that they put out. I really like Skrillex because he's very eclectic as well. Like, I don't particularly like the dubstep that he started to be recognized for back in the day, because it's very gritty and in your face for me, but I think he really developed into a great all-around artist, and his sound engineering is seamless. It's very, very good.
DJ.
Okay, so when there was this drum and bass collective called Noisia. They're Dutch. They were very, very famous, and they worked together for about 20 years. They made a lot of music with Skrillex as well, and they announced they were gonna split. In a certain year, I think it was right after COVID, I don't remember. And then 1 year later on, they started their final tour. And I got to play with them the last time that I played in Portugal, which was really, really cool. It was nice because I started to DJ in vinyl, so I had I still have a huge collection of his records. And one of them actually got like a bit emotional. He was like, "Damn, you got everything." And I was like, "Well, pretty much. Like, until a certain point in your careers, I actually like bought everything." So he literally sat down and he spent a good hour and a half just talking to me and doing different drawings and signatures on all the vinyls that I gave him to sign. That was really cool. I played some really cool festivals as well in Portugal. There was one where I played with the Roots, with It was the same night as David Guetta was playing as well. So that was really cool. I think it was the biggest crowd that I've ever played to. I played for like 6,000 or 7,000 people. That was really cool. But yeah, I would say those are like memories that are gonna stay with me.
DJ.
I don't know. I've got 2 university degrees. I was a journalist before. One of them is journalism. The other one is sound engineering. I used to have a record label. Yeah, I think the fact that I studied for 21 years of my life, usually that's what people are like, what? It's like, yeah.
DJ.
He's not particularly a producer or a DJ, but I would say Jamiroquai. I love his stuff. And I play a lot of it as well nowadays. So yeah, probably him.
DJ.
A lot of the times water. If I'm drinking alcohol, it's always gin and tonic. That's my poison of choice, really.
DJ.
I prefer nightclubs. I think it's a different feeling when you're in a festival. It's cool to play with a lot of people, but for a lot of people, but you kind of lose that proximity that you have with a crowd, and the interaction is a bit different. So I would say nightclub.
DJ.
Drunk fans. Definitely drunk fans, because they roll with what you give them, and they're really happy to just follow your lead, as opposed to constant requests. It's just weird because like you can't please everyone at the same time, so they won't stop, literally. Like once it starts and you say yes to one, they just won't stop. So I'm with the drunk fans, I would say.
DJ.
Oh, on a rooftop, I would say.
DJ.
It depends on when the gig happens. So sometimes I can make the most out of the day after it, but especially when I go and DJ in places like Portugal and Spain and like countries that live later on the day. Like I'm going to Portugal in May, for example, and I already know at what time. Like I'm gonna DJ from 6 to 7 a.m. So there's no way I'm getting up at 8 a.m. So it really depends. But usually I like to make the most out of the day.
DJ.
A mix of both. I think that's the beauty of it. When you can grab an old school classic and mix it up with something new, that kind of creates a really good fusion. I think that's the beauty of it, in my opinion.
DJ.
So when I prepare for a gig, I don't necessarily prepare a track list that I'm gonna follow, but I will prepare things that I will play or not. Especially if it's a 1 hour set in a club where you're playing after X, Y, and Z, and you know that their style is gonna be this, and then if you're playing after, you need to go heavier. If you're playing before, you need to go softer. So I'll definitely prepare a set of tracks that I'll play, and then depending on what's happening, I'll improvise. I mean, sometimes it goes, it backfires and you just improvise. But yeah, sometimes I'll usually prepare a set of tracks that I'm gonna play, and then within those set of tracks, I'll improvise.
DJ.
As long as it's good, I don't really have a preference, but I'll mix both of them. So I'll grab house tracks that kind of go well with techno tracks, and vice versa. Softer techno that goes well with house. So yeah, I would say a mix of both.
DJ.
Miami, I would say.
DJ.
It was a drum and bass EP by a group called The Sect, and it was like heavy the drum and bass at the time. But yeah, that was the first one.
DJ.
To be honest, my best friend, who's my friend since I'm 10 and I'm 37 now, like I've been playing with him for all of this time, and like he's my dream back-to-back partner.
DJ.
Finally, by Kings of Tomorrow.
DJ.
Einstein.
DJ.
Maybe Moscow.
DJ.
Something familiar, not with a lot of people. Outdoors, with a sunny day, and just good vibes, really.
DJ.